Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Middle of January, look at this. It's like 40, 45 degrees out right now. Gotta love it. Anyways, today's video, if you saw yesterday's video, today's video is going to be fog light install on the wide body FRS, the Rallybacker FRS. So I've been needing to do these ever since I got these Spec D headlights in here. I want the fogs to match the little LED bar on there. So I ordered a set of fog lights and I ordered, let me show you guys. Gotta get my parts here. So I got the fog lights here and I got a set of 6K LED fog light bulbs. So I'm really hoping those match the LED strip I have in the headlights. But let's go ahead, open these up. Well, they're already opened up. Let's go ahead, pull all the parts out, and I'll show you what's all included in this kit. So what we have here, a little bezel. We got both bezels for each side. Those are pretty clean looking compared to what's on their stock. I'm guessing these are the fog lights themselves. Perfect. So we got a fog light, another fog light here. This is a fog light switch. I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of wiring on this car. There's a fog light switch. These are the LED bulbs I have ordered for these fog lights. Awesome. And here's all the wiring and a few connectors. Let's go ahead and open these up, or this wiring up, see if I can figure out how all this goes. Wow, this is a lot of wiring here. All right, I'm gonna kind of just lay this out. So this goes to the switch. Perfect. I'm guessing that's a ground. This yellow wire connects to, does it connect to the blue wire here? Yeah, it looks like this blue wire is just some sort of extender wire. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect that. Guys, I don't know if this is how it goes. You're learning with me. I'm just kind of guessing here. Holy crap. Let me put the camera further back. This is about 500 feet of wiring, it seems like. All right, so here's a relay, or like a little fuse with the relay here. So let's see. I'm guessing these go to battery, or this goes to ground, this goes to the battery. This is where our switch plugs in at. Oh wait. Okay, what the hell is the yellow wire for? I don't know. Blue plugs to blue. Listen instructions? Nope. Awesome. Blue plugs to blue. And then these will go to the fog lights. I'm actually gonna throw this up real quick, connected to a battery. So, got this battery here. Go ahead, connect some wiring. Let's grab a fog light. I'm betting, what the hell? I'm gonna guess this yellow is an accessory wire. Okay, that's what I figured. So, this is gonna have to connect. This yellow wire is gonna connect somewhere under the dash. I guess accessory would be, I want it on when I turn on the first click, so that's what this yellow wire is gonna connect to. Somewhere where it turns on with the first click. This shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna check the color of these LED bulbs real quick. I'm literally showing you guys every step of the way. Like, I have never messed around with these fog lights before, so I have no clue how anything goes. I mean, I've done a lot of work on cars before, so I have some sort of an idea, but see how this looks. I'm not expecting it to be perfect. Okay, I can appreciate that color. Heck yeah. All right, let's get to wiring, guys. That's gonna be the fun part. All the wiring. First thing I'm gonna do, pop open the hood, and I need to run that wire, the blue wire from the fog light switch, into the engine bay somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and pull off the bumper right now. It's just loose on there. If you guys don't know how to pull this stock bumper off, which you're gonna need to do to get these fog lights in, it's all detailed in the headlight install video, so I'll have that linked up in the top right corner. So here's the fog light switch right here. That yellow wire is gonna connect to an accessory wire. Blue wire has to run from inside the car to the engine bay somewhere. So I'm gonna try to find a place in the firewall to run that wire through. So let's grab a flashlight and dig around. I think I found something. I'm gonna check the back side, make sure there's nothing there that I would stab through. Alright, you see the tip of that screwdriver right there? I'll show you. This is in the engine bay, so I'll show you where it's coming through on the inside. So this is the hood release. It's just above that. You'll see a rubber grommet, and I poked the screwdriver through it there. So that is where I'm going to run that blue wire through. So what I'm doing to get the wire through the firewall, I poked a wire through the firewall, like a hard wire, pretty much like a coat hanger, and took my blue wire and I taped it to the end of that. And now I'm simply just gonna pull this wire back through that rubber grommet in the firewall. Let's hope my idea works. It's kind of getting caught up Gonna give it some, give it a little tug and see what happens. Wow, it actually worked. You guys see that? Got the wire through just fine. Now I'll peel the tape off and the hardest part is done. So now we need to remove this panel here to get that fog light switch installed, and I don't really know where it's gonna go, but we'll figure it out. So what you do, this panel here inside, pop that little panel off, and you'll see a screw right here. Unscrew that, and then there's one on the other side as well, down below. Now this panel will pop off. There's 2 wiring clips on the back side. Disconnect both of those. The panel is off. Alrighty, I just did a quick search online and they make a replacement one of these bezels here. Because that is where the trunk popper goes. I swapped it out for the fog light just to make sure it fit, because it's going to cut another hole right there. But a quick search online showed they make another one of these with 2 holes. So I'm going to go ahead and order that up. But for now, we can get all of the wiring installed. So I connected the blue wire to the blue wire. Obviously, that's how it goes. This black wire right here is a ground. I'm going to ground it right up there. So let's go get that installed. Now we got to figure out where we are going to connect this yellow wire at. So I'm guessing I can just tap off of one of these 2 wires here. Let's see, one's a trunk pop. So I'm going to go ahead, turn the car on the first accessory mode and figure out which one of those is giving power. And I'll just simply tap right into that. So I'm going to put the camera down and do some quick testing. That was easy. The first wire I tested, the purple wire on the dimmer switch, is exactly what we're looking for. So it turns on with the first click on the steering stalk, and then turns off when you turn off the steering stalk, which is perfect because I don't want to accidentally leave my fog lights on and drain the battery. So I'm gonna grab a little wire tap and tap into that. So once again, guys, it's this white plug-in here. It's the purple wire on that white plug-in, and that is gonna connect to the yellow wire. And we're just tapping right into that. We're not cutting anything. Alrighty, all the wiring down here is done. Let me show you guys one more time what I got going on here. So I have that blue wire right there, and that goes into the firewall. This yellow wire connects to, on this white plug-in, it connects to the purple wire. I can't show you because that wire tap is on there, and that's just tapped in. And then that black wire is ground to right there. And other than that, guys, we are done for wiring in here. We can zip tie all the excess wire up, make it look nice and pretty, but we need to go figure out all the wiring up front now. All the wiring up front should be pretty straightforward. So I was gonna start connecting some stuff up, and I'll make it look nice and pretty later on. Just gotta figure out where I want to mount all the wiring at, such as the relay. So if the relay has got to connect to the battery, then I should probably mount it over there somewhere. So I'm just running one of these wires along the front of the car because it's got to go to the other side to the fog light plug-in. Probably should take the watch off. Gonna destroy this thing. Alright, out wires ran. And of course the external mic got unplugged, so I have no sound from here, but I'm gonna just do a voiceover. So what I'm doing, I put the relay on with the same screw I have the inner fender installed with, my custom homemade inner fenders. And then I grounded the black wire to a bolt for the fuse box. And then the red wire, which is the power wire, I ran underneath the fuse box in the engine bay up to the battery. And I put a little wiring spade on the end of that and just bolted it right to one of the battery terminals, or the positive battery terminal. Now I am running the driver's side fog light wiring over to the driver's side under the core support, and then the wiring that connects to the blue wire I'm running right alongside the wiring for the driver's side fog light. And then I went and zip tied everything up, and I'm showing you right here how I ran everything, or kind of where I'm running everything at. Under that core support there, and it connects to the relay there. I don't know what I'm saying, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, under the core support and down to where the fog light connects. As you can see, I have everything zip tied up. Nice and pretty looking. I probably put like 10-15 zip ties on. I just want everything super OEM factory looking. That's how I like to do everything, super clean. Now I'm just going through and cutting all the zip ties off, or the extra zip tie off. And that pretty much sums up this section. Tucked up the fog light wiring up in there, nice and pretty. So we're taking these two little nuts here and we're going to install it onto the fog light. So I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So there they are installed on the fog light and they're on the outside. So if we're looking at it like this is the driver's side that are to the outside. Then these two little tabs where you could also install a bolt through, those just slide into the bumper. And I'll show you what I'm talking about there. So you see those little holes in the bumper? Those tabs slide into there. And this fog light goes in from the back side, like so. Now we're gonna grab our two screws and attach it to the bumper. Now as far as installing the bezel, guys, very straightforward. Just slide it through the holes, get it lined up, and push it on. Just like that. Now the last step is to connect the wiring and make sure everything works. How does it look, guys? Now if you wire it the way I wired it, you're going to be able to run the fog lights with the LED bars, with the low beams and high beams. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So that's with the fog lights on, with just the LED bars. When I turn the LED bars off, everything turns off, which is awesome. With low beams, with high beams, they work with everything. Just exactly what we are looking for, guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say this install is probably a 4 out of 10. The only hard part or somewhat difficult part is running that wire through the firewall. Other than that, it's pretty much a breeze. And as always, I'll have the fog lights and the LED bulbs linked down below. I'm gonna figure out exactly what color I did on those, and I'm gonna order a shade more blue so I can match those LED running lights in the headlights. Overall, very pleased with these fog lights, especially for the money. I think they're about $50 total. Pretty cheap. So now if you guys enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button down below, subscribe button right up in that corner. Thank you so much for watching as always, and stay tuned for the next video.